Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. In tonight's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the 2019 horror film starring Ewan McGregor and Rebecca Ferguson and Jacob Tremblay, and the movie's directed by Mike Flanagan, and of course that's going to be on Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep is the 2019 sequel to the original Shining from 1980, and so in this movie, we follow Dan Torrance, or, Dan is short for Danny, by the way. Struggling with alcoholism, Dan Torrance remains traumatized by the sinister events that occurred at the Overlook Hotel when he was a child. His hope for a peaceful existence soon becomes shattered when he meets Abra, a teen who shares his gift of the shine. Together, they form an unlikely alliance to battle the True Knot, a cult whose members tried to feed off the shine of innocence to become immortal. And then, of course, near the end of the film, Dan Torrance goes to the Overlook Hotel, and we got ourselves a Shining sequel, Dr. Sleep. So, I remember when this movie first came out in November of 2019. I remember I've been hearing a couple praise about this movie, and then years later, I've been hearing that Dr. Sleep was revealed to be a very underrated movie. And after watching the whole movie on HBO Max, it's definitely a really underrated movie when you think about it. And after you watch it, Dr. Sleep really deserved more appreciation because this movie actually came out in November of 2019. This movie came out on the day November 8th of 2019. But then despite all those positive reviews, the movie unfortunately didn't do well at the box office when it came out because I think a lot of kids and family members, lots of kids and families end up going to see Playing with Fire instead. Which I didn't hate Playing with Fire. I mean, I reviewed it on my channel, and it's honestly not that bad of a film. It's kind of tolerable, but I gotta say, now that I watched the whole Dr. Sleep film, I gotta say Dr. Sleep I thought was even better, and I think this is definitely one of the best horror films released in 2019. Yeah, and definitely one of the most underrated films of 2019 as well that deserved more appreciation. Because I think maybe there are most of you guys have already missed out on Dr. Sleep, but including me, because I didn't see this movie in theaters when it first came out, but I'm glad that I finally watched it on HBO Max, and I'm glad I loved it. Because I think it's very awesome. It's and plus I also think that Doctor Sleep is also pretty much a little longer than the original Shining, and I gotta say the performances in this movie, Ewan McGregor, who played Danny Torrance in the film, Ewan McGregor, I think Ewan McGregor actually did a great job in this film. Rebecca Ferguson, she was good, and Jacob Tremblay, he was good as well. And I gotta say, Mike Flanagan's direction for the way he directs and shoots this movie, Mike Flanagan's direction is actually well done, and it's how he understands he understands to make Dr. Sleep faithful to the original Shining by Stephen King. and plus there are some pretty intense scenes in Dr. Sleep. Of course, it's basically how Abra Stone, who's having hallucinations and bad dreams, of course, and of course there was also a part, of course, where Jacob Tremblay, Bradley Trevor, his character gets tortured and painfully tortured, but if you've seen Dr. Sleep, you'll know what I'm talking about, because yeah. But I gotta say, Dr. Sleep is actually a really well made sequel to the original Shining, and like I said, it's one of the most underrated films of 2019 that deserve more appreciation. Maybe Dr. Sleep is actually one of those movies where it didn't deserve to fail miserably at the box office. If only those families and kids went to see Playing with Fire when this movie came out the same day as that film. But it is what it is. Yeah. So overall, Dr. Sleep was an awesome underrated film from 2019, and I'm gonna give Dr. Sleep 4.5 out of 5 stars. So there you have it, guys. That's gonna be it for my movie review on Dr. Sleep, and that's gonna be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying Goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.